Hi, welcome to Interviews. We're going to be talking about introducing yourself with poise and power. You're going to need to make sure you have something to write with so that you can take notes because you're going to be asked to demonstrate what you've learned through assignments and a quiz. So let's get started. What do you know about interviews? People can be pretty nervous for an interview, especially if it's for a job they really want or for an employer whom they really want to work for, or if it's their first interview. An interview is just a business meeting with a specific purpose. Understanding the intent behind the meeting means that both you and the interviewer can make the most of it. Interviewing is a two-way street. The employer is using the interview to check you out to see if you might fit their organization and be a benefit to their company. They need to get an idea of the kind of worker you might be. So they're going to look at how you prepare for the interview as a sign of how you're going to prepare to work. At the same time, the interview gives you a chance to decide if that employer is right for you. It's important to remember that whether the employer invites you to an interview or you invite yourself, the meeting focuses on the employer's needs and what you can do for them. Even though the questions seem to be about you, it isn't about you. It's a good idea to understand the different types of questions that may be asked and to have thought about the way you might answer them. You don't need to memorize your answers. This just makes you look like you're pretend play role playing. Instead, you need to prepare so that you can relax, pay attention to the conversation with active listening, and and be able to receive the information the employer is providing rather than to have to think about what you're going to say next while they're speaking. There's several types of interviews: phone, one-on-one, panel or group, meal, where they have you sit down and eat with them, second interviews, or an on-site interview. So in addition to thinking about the conversation, it's equally important to plan for the event in practical ways. Try to get a good night's sleep before the interview. Eat properly that day and prepare your clothes the night before so that you arrive